Okay, guys, this is a surprise. Y'all know me. You just never know. I'll throw you off all the time. So this is a collective reading. I think the title says, when they sinned, I said something like karma, like now that's karma. When they send their F buddy into ... Okay, so this is going to be a collective reading on behalf of the divine feminines, okay? Past, present, and future. I already got the cards laid out here. So I'm just going to go over it a little quickly, okay, here. So this is a situation where there's a lot of plots to entrap a divine feminine from so many different angles. And so one of the strategies involved utilizing a man, okay? And so there's a whole story behind it, and we're not going to get into all that in the reading. But we do have fake apology came out, and it says, feel the energy, read body language, sense into your body, use discernment. Then we have sexual healing, and then we have elites and secret societies group know that divine feminine is powerful, and they know that she know. Now, this could have been a situation where feminine, you didn't know that there was someone in your energy or in your space or in your, maybe something to do with business affairs of yours or your children's, that they knew you, okay? And you didn't know that they had ever been involved with somebody that you got involved with. So you could have been dating somebody that, you thought you were dating somebody, okay? They sent this person, these collective women, they sent your ex to you. At that time, they were maybe just fuck buddies, okay? Or past fuck buddies or something. They were in a relationship and maybe they had like a toxic thing going. And so they sent these men to you, divine feminine, in a time where I don't know if they were like I said, I don't know if they were just fuck buddies at that time or in a full-blown relationship or exes or whatever. So they sent the man on assignment, right, for their purposes. That's why the title says, whoa. It's like, it says, when karma, like, wow. Okay, because this person, they did that, okay? And with the elites here, secret societies and groups, this is interesting. It says it knows a divine feminine is powerful, okay? And that she knows, right? And so what had happened was, yeah, look at that. Okay, so it's something about denial is in the reverse. Gossip, crossing, telepathic dreams and songs, offer on the table reverse, intervention reverse, bounty hunter upright, desire in the reverse. Then we have new love, dress to impress, pockets don't fit, ex-lover, sneaky link, already involved in reverse, plan reverse. Okay, so here's the thing. They didn't think you'd ever figure it out because at the bottom of the deck is figure it out. But it went wrong. You guys got to see where this is kind of interesting. Okay, this shit went wrong. Hopefully a school motherfuckers in the futures, right? The school motherfuckers futures, that's, don't do that. Okay, so they were part of why shit didn't work. Okay, they're not the only reason why shit didn't work. Okay, but they were a part of why. Chances are when they saw things were getting too close between the two of you, or sense that it was getting real or whatever, especially if they were in cahoots with their family members and stuff like that, then that's when they came into these men with a fake apology so they can fuck. So they can, yeah, I said it, so that they can, harvest. And I just saw 12, nigga. So that they can you know, get that energy, and in a way get your energy. Because see, these women, why is it that they become obsessed with divine feminine? Interesting. Okay, so that's when they did that. She's a part of some shit. Okay, he could be too, but she is for sure. That's why y'all know she fucking with your people, your relatives. That's another video. So now, where this shit is these men could have like been, you know, y'all hear how I be saying sometimes like they nose open, especially when they're in their low vibration, be pussy hungry, pussy whip. Okay, they nose be open for pussy and money. Okay, and so they be blinded by that. That's what keeps them entrapped for a long time. So now, what could have ended up happening though, Divine Feminine, unbeknownst to you, as time went on, okay? Because they were a part of why this shit, it was a whole collaboration to make sure this shit didn't work. These men are not they're not innocent because they played a role, obviously. But it was even bigger than them, is what I'm trying to say. The men may not be aware of that it was bigger than them and there was more to all of it. Okay? And so, you know, they were already doing spells on you. They were already doing spells on the connection. You knew shady, weird shit was happening. Okay? And as they became successful, okay, they got the nigga, you know, at least in part, whatever happened, they fucked or whatever. Something went wrong. I don't know. I didn't do a full spread. Something went wrong with that. Maybe it went good for a while, it was fun or whatever, but something definitely did go wrong. And this is where it gets interesting because desire went into reverse. Something happened between these men and these women that's in positions of power and working with some of these elites and your people. Something went wrong. Maybe they lost desire. Maybe, you know, I got player coming in the reverse. Okay. They could have thought that they were going in or going to make something big and grand, but it just didn't pan out. So they could have ended up falling in love. Like I told y'all, it's funny when they send a fuck buddy to come for you, feminine. And it's funny how this plays out no matter how long it takes. Because this ain't just one person. For some of y'all, there's others possibly out there somewhere just sitting on pitiful status. Okay? Because they did this exact same shit. Pussy hungry and money hungry. And power hungry. Right? So, these men fell for you. Possibly, but afterward. You see it? Afterward. Over time. And this could come out, or it could have came out, which could have pissed off these women. You all hear me talk about this all the time. Sore losers. Pissed off these women. So if they were used to controlling this man, fucking him when they want to fuck him, having him jump through hoops and loops, having him come begging and crawling and, you know, thinking that they're on the lock. If they were used to that kind of cycle and it broke, even though you're gone, then these women got pissed. So feminine, this is why, because if you are out there and you're wondering why, so why is it that it seemed to amp up afterward? Because you could be somewhere like, well, everybody got me out the way. I don't understand what the problem is if everybody was successful. I don't understand. You could have been somewhere it's like, I don't understand. They were successful with their trickery. So I don't know what's left. What is their problem? Okay, they exhausted all of their money and resources and connections for spells to make sure of certain things. So very well. Okay. They all got what they wanted. So what's the problem? They didn't want feminine to have nothing. You know, I think that's what it is. It's like, okay, so they got these men. Okay, they wanted to humiliate you. They wanted to be like, you know, the mean girls and carry and so they went, ha ha. You know, okay, so they got that. So now what? It just ain't as fulfilling, is it? Isn't it? Huh? They got all of that. Okay, and they got off on the fact that they were all planning your face and hiding all of that. Okay, what else do they want? They were successful. So why did the assault on your life increase after they got the nigga? That's because the shit did. That's because it was a fallout with them. Something happened with that. And these men end up falling in love with y'all afterwards. They was not in love with you because there was the fuck buddy that was sent and bitch. That's why you don't do that. Talk about when you a little too damn confident in your pussy. When you a little bit too goddamn confident, you know what I'm saying, in your looks. When you're a little bit too goddamn confident because you got a little car and a little house and a little title and a little bit of power. And then so you pimp out your nigga. To go and trap somebody up. You get your goal in a sense of the humiliation you maybe wanted, the disruptions, but then you end up getting fucking embarrassed. You end up losing. You end up having to pay for all your involvement in that, and you still lost. And then that woman that didn't even know nothing about none of that, they still get to climb right above all that shit. Honey child, let me tell you something. I gotta get going, honey child. I was shocked like a motherfucker. When they send the fuck buddy, when these karmic hoes send the fuck buddy in to lure divine feminine, to get recon and all that stuff, and it goes wrong. The man ends up over time falling in love with the divine feminine, because then he gets to watch for himself from afar the difference between what a real woman is and a pretend one.